Welcome to the Kingdom. I'm Chris, and this is Good Enough Gaming. Alright everyone, welcome to the Kingdom, and welcome to this 900 point game of Grimdark Future Warfleets. David is here and has been so kind as to provide the models for both fleets, because I still haven't painted up my actual OnePageRules fleets. But this is the battlefield we're going to be going over. A special shout out to actually all my viewers, because it's because of your support and watching my videos that I was able to purchase this space gaming mat. So keep watching and I can continue to put out new great stuff like this. A special shout out to Transitanks for his continued support on the channel. And let's get over to the armies. So here is 450 points of a Battle Brothers fleet. It's pretty symmetrical and a lot of stuff has the same loadouts, but I did that just so I don't have quite as many rules to worry about. So the big boys in the middle are both greatsword class ships. The red one is kind of my firepower focus. So I gave it, in addition to its turret, it has a long range focus laser and a mass accelerator for its broadside weapons. I also gave it emergency thrusters so it can maneuver a little bit more easily. As far as the hero and the title, I made it a Lord of Glory, so it has a 24-inch auto pass for friendly morale tests. And then I also gave it Hunter. So if David picks up any objectives, I get extra bonuses shooting those particular ships. The Gold Greatsword, I made that a carrier. So it doesn't have a whole lot of guns, but instead it's going to have the red squad of fighters inside of it, and then the gold squad of fighters flying alongside as an escort. I gave it the control center so that squadrons can move even if they're engaged, so they won't be pinned down ever. And I gave them the deck, the run deck, so if an enemy squadron ends its activation within 12 inches of the ship, I can get free movement up to its movement towards the carrier itself, so I can be slingshotting planes all over the place. Then, in the center here, a trio of bucklers, light ships. All of them are the exact same way. They all have a prime crew, which means when they take their last point of damage on a 4+, they ignore it and get to keep fighting for just a bit longer. Then I gave them all just their turret gun. They don't have anything else. Instead, they have the flexible payload, which gives them +1 strength, but -1 to hit. And then I countered that by giving them the tracking servo, which gives them +1 to hit. So they're literally just kind of zipping around and can shoot at anything because all they have is their turrets. Then as far as the squadrons, the red fighters are my anti-ship. So they have turrets that actually pack quite a bit of a punch. I gave them deadly as well. So every time they do damage, they're going to do 2 points rather than just 1. And then the gold squadron over here are my anti-squadron fighters. Their escort is to try and keep any squadrons that David has from blowing up my stuff. So fairly symmetrical, fairly simple, but I'm hoping that I've got all my bases covered. So let's head on over and see what the other navy looks like. All right, so here we've got 450 points of navy. What do we got?
So this is the Human Defense Force Navy, and today we are coming in with a Praetorian ship. That's the big boy. He has 2 Princeps ships as escort. He has 4 Volps, which are the light ships. And then he has 6 squadrons.
Cool.
2 of the Rectarius, 2 of the Myrmidon or Myrmilio, and 2 of the Trakes.
We had to do a little bit of proxying because we were making do with the best that we had. But, you know, you do with what you got. Now, since this is my first official game of Warfleets, and I believe, David, this is your first official game of Warfleets.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to keep things nice and simple. As far as our deployment, we're just going to use frontline. So the 2 long deployment zones that everybody's familiar with, keep it nice and simple there. And then for a primary objective, we rolled up Seize Ground, which said you place 4 objectives in the middle of basically no man's land here. Dead center of, if you were to divide no man's land into 4 equal segments, an objective in the center of each. So very, very simple. We're not going to do any secondary objectives or anything about, none of the terrain here does anything other than block line of sight and movement. Special attention, though, I don't know if it's showing up here, but see my beautiful nebula clouds? Got some tea lights here that are strobing, and you put some cotton over top, and I don't know. I thought it looked kind of neat.
It was awesome.
We'll see. It might not look as good on camera as it does in the room here. But that's what we're fighting over. So we'll get to deployment and to the first activations. All right, here we are, all deployed and ready. We'll go over where we decide to put everything. David, what do you got here?
So we've got a Praetorian ship here with a Volps. Light ship, so medium and a light, and 2 squadrons. Those squadrons are the Myrmilio squadron.
There will be a quiz later.
Yeah. Then we have the Hammer, aka the Praetorian ship, with 2 light ships, the Volps, and 2 squadrons. Those squadrons are the Retaris. And then we have a 3rd arm here, which is one of the Princeps ships, one of the Volps, and the second or the last squadron, which is the Trayax squadron.
And as far as the Battle Brothers, they are a lot more spread out. So dead center here we have the carrier and its primary escort, and then inside are 3 more squadrons of anti-ship. Those squadrons that are out of the anti-squadrons. Over here on this flank we have the heavy gun ship and 1 light ship, not necessarily as an escort, but maybe as a little bit of speed. Zip up, grab the objective, and then the big boy might come along and help keep it. And then over here on the far end, we have the other 2 light ships. And I'm thinking they're probably just going to, given what's across from them, they're probably going to book it and join one of the other 2 big groups. So I was super spread out. We'll see how this turns out. And I won the roll-off for first activation. And please, everyone, keep in mind, again, this is both of our first time playing Warfleet. So we will probably get a lot of things wrong. We'll miss a lot of things. So please point them out, but be nice about it. All right, Battle Brothers. Activation 1. So, Warfleets works a little differently than any other OPR. Maybe I'll do a series on how to play this one. So the first thing is all squadrons move, alternating back and forth. So after just the squadron phase of the first turn, we've had David's moved 2 of them up. They can't claim objectives, but I think they're kind of guarding that one. I've moved these 3 in escort up a little bit. David's moved 2 more to challenge them. And then these 2 have moved over here. So the game moves where the fast ships go first and then gradually the slower ones. So the next phase we have is light ships. And we alternate back and forth. Then medium, alternate back and forth. Then heavy, and so on and so forth. So already, this is a lot different than playing any other game. We already have pieces all over the place. And you have to think a lot differently. We're going to make all kinds of tactical mistakes, but that's okay, because we're going to have fun while we're doing it. So on to the light phase. So for my first activation with light ships, the escort of the big boy over here has moved forward, pivoted a little, and then started to head towards the center of the battlefield. The ocean? I don't know what you call it. Anyways, and he's going to use his turret gun. He is within range to shoot at that squadron over there. So that means I've got 2 attacks. I hit you based on the squadron's evasion.
5.
A 5. So I hit you on 5s, And the weapon I have is normally a -1, but the other equipment I have cancels it. So I'm hitting you on 5s. And I hit you twice. That's strength 1. So now you roll 2 dice, trying to get your toughness at a -1.
So I have to have 6s because their toughness is a 5.
Yeah, you're gonna need 6s. Oh, and that squadron just went poof. Okay, so successful round of shooting from the light escort. Back over to David for his first light ship. All right, I thought maybe I was stepping into a trap, because as soon as I blew away that squadron, David moved up his light ship, and I thought he was going to take him out. But no, he's going for the grand prize here.
So it is the Sunfinger, range 30, attack 3.
You're giving me the finger?
Essentially.
Is that what you're telling me?
Essentially.
Okay.
So your evasion on that big boy is
2.
All right, so I've got to get 2s.
2 hits.
2 hits.
All right. What's
All
the
right.
strength?
His strength is 1.
So-
Oops, I got to read a special rule here. I just took 1 point of damage.
Oh, because it was hazardous or
It's
overcharge.
overheating.
Overheating. So rolling the 1, he took 1 wound.
Yep,
And you have to pick one of your...
it's on the Sunfinger.
So that means I got to save 2 saves. Normally my toughness is a 2+, but the strength of 1 makes it a 3. Save them both. So unfortunately you powered up, overheated, and the shots bounced off my hull, or did superficial damage. Next activation, one of my light ships here has moved up and pivoted off to the side here, and is now going to use his turret gun to shoot at the imposter over here, who dares mimic our ship design. So hitting you on probably 5s again.
This is the, just making sure I've got them right, the Vermilio. The Vermilio is a 5.
5. All right, hitting you on 5s. This time just 1. That's strength 1.
Oh boy. Toughness on the Vermilio is a 6.
So 6 is always saved though. No,
So
so he takes 1 damage, but I didn't destroy him like the other one. Sorry, he told me everything he was going to do, and then I started the camera. So tell me again, what's the plan? We moved up this light ship here from back there.
My Volp's ship has moved up and is going to shoot the Sunfinger. You're going to see that weapon a lot in this.
Giving me the finger again.
At your whatever. The big ugly guy in the back, probably carrying those genetically modified monsters called Prime Brothers.
Well, I mean, it is your model, so if you want to call it ugly, you go right ahead.
And then we're going to do, wait for it, the Glitter Bomb.
It's really called the Glitter Bomb.
Wait a second, I can fire. Oh, just outside. Couldn't thread it. Okay, but the Glitter Bomb is going against
It's actually
that guy. It is called the Glitter Bomb.
Okay, well, let's. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll do the Sunfinger. I love these, so it's attack 3.
First, we'll give you the finger, then we'll drop the bomb.
So I need to hit on 2s.
All good.
3 hits.
Damage? Or, I'm sorry, strength.
Is 1.
Okay, 3+. Passed them all again.
It's not as good as I thought. However, El Glitter Bomb is 2 attacks, strength 2.
Ooh.
So I'm shooting on that guy, so I've got a...
So yeah, that is the Red Squadron. He has an evasion of 4. That's awful.
Need
need
hit your
4s.
force. One hit.
Strength of 2. So I'm saving on a 6.
Blast anti-squadron.
So that 3 then hits. Because anti-squadron is +1 to hit squadrons. So that hit.
All right, and then blast, if target hits all models within 4 inches of it, also...
so the damage, yeah.
Blast. If the target hits all models within 4 inches of it, are also hit by this weapon.
Okay, so then both of your rolls hit, because they're anti-squadron, and they're close enough that both of them get hit. So what I have to do now is roll 2 dice for the one closest to the objective, needing 6s. Got 1. And then 2 dice for the one just below him. Got none. So this guy actually goes kaboom.
2 damage on each, though.
Oh, well then they're all dead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Strength 2 means...
Strength 2. Means that's the
toughest.
AP.
Okay, then it's 1. I apologize.
Okay. But this guy, you still kill one.
Yes.
And that guy has now been wounded. So, yeah, that was okay. That hurt.
I like the Glitter Bomb.
The Glitter Bomb. I didn't write this. All right, moving on. Other light ship is breaking up. We're going to surround them in the confusion. So we're going to take some shots with this guy, trying to strip off the other wound and destroy that squadron over there. So hitting you on 5s. 1 hit at strength 1.
And so we're going against those. Those are the mix, which means it's a toughness of 6.
And he's gone. Got him. I mean, it's a squadron. It's not like my guys can break out to Champagne. Other light ship moved up to join his companion and is going to try and take out my other escort here. So hitting on 4s. They're not very good. 2 hits. Strength of 2, wasn't it?
No, the Sunfinger is strength 1.
Oh, so saving it on 5. So these guys are a little tougher. But that doesn't matter. That's 2. He goes kablooey. Boy, they sure said when the new edition came out, stuff was going to die faster. They were not kidding.
Your evasion on that guy?
The evasion on the bucklers is a 4. So again, other light ship, Sunfinger against my light ship. So some ship-to-ship combat here. 2.
2 hits.
The 1, wow, the toughness on those guys is 3. So 4s. Make 1 damage. Now I got to decide what weapon system I want to lose here. We will probably start losing the... I don't have to think about that because I either start losing my strength value or my aiming value. And I don't want to lose either one.
To move up our first medium ship, the Princeps, and he's going to give the finger to the carrier, and then he's going to give the profile gun to your gunboat over there.
You can take on the 2 big boys all by yourself. Very brave. Very brave.
It is what it is.
It is.
We'll do the Sunfinger first. So I got to hit on 2s, right? Oh,
Yep.
It takes a point of damage.
Oh, because that's one of those
overheaters.
But still, it's -2, isn't it?
No.
No, it's still 1. Sunfinger's 1. All right, so my carrier vessel saves on normally 2s. 3s with the AP. Ooh, double 6s, he says. No, sir.
And then he's going to shoot the profile gun over there. Now this is 2 attacks again, strength 1. But
1
no
hit.
overheating, 1 hit.
Okay. Strength 1, so again, 3s. On a 5, we're good. Yeah, I mean, there were lots of bright lights. If we weren't in a vacuum, there would have been loud noises. But, all right. So now we move over to your other medium ship here.
All right. And
I have a feeling my 2 lights aren't going to do too well against medium, a light, and then a squadron. Medium doing his double tapping thing again.
So the finger at the guy in front of him. Oh, no. What's his evasion?
The evasion of those guys is a 4.
So no hits, but he takes a point of damage. We'll have to mark that in a second.
Ooh.
And then the profile gun shooting at your little buddy over there.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Strength of
2.
Ooh, needing a 5. No. So 1 damage on your ship, and then 1 damage on my ship. All right, David poked the bear when he shot at him. So, great sword over here. Slow roll forward and twisted to get a good shot at your light ship. I'm going to try and knock that one out to clear the way open for me to be able to concentrate both on the medium. So the first attack is my turret, which 30 inches, attacks 3. What's your evasion on the light?
On the light, the evasion is a 4.
All right, on a 4. Hit you once, but it's a strength 2.
Nothing.
No? And then the next one is the mass accelerator. Nope, that's on my sides. Can't shoot that one. The other one is a focus laser. 3 attacks, strength 0. 1 hit again.
Nope.
2.
Just a second.
So I got at least 1 support.
You've taken out one of his security systems. Try to board me, I dare you.
So we're going full on here.
Yes.
Big ship shooting at a big ship.
So the first weapon I'm shooting at you is the profile gun, range 30, attack 2, strength 1.
Hitting on 2s.
1 hit.
Okay. Saving on a 3. Saved.
All right. And then the next one is the vector attack cannon, or the vector cannon, attack 1, strength 3. Hit.
It's a hit.
Strength 3.
Saving on a 5. Got me a 6. carrier slowly moved up. I'm not going to dump the fighters out just yet, but I will use his turret attack to try and blow up that light escort to the left there. So, 3 attacks? Yeah, 3 attacks at strength 2. What does your light ship evade on?
4.
Alrighty. I'm sorry.
Oof.
That's all 3 at strength 2.
Alright, so my toughness is a 4. It's 3
Sixes.
saves at a 6.
Hey, you got one.
Got one. So...
one of your systems is going to go. Alright, David's first squadron has screamed up to my lightship and caught it in the flank.
And
But unfortunately missed. Alright, the only squadron, at least on the field right now, that I have is the other escort fighter there. So he's going to zip over and intercept that squadron on the left. So it's an anti-squadron ship, so I get +1 to hit. So normally I'm hitting you on 5s, but I think now it's on a 4. So I got 3 attacks coming in. One hit.
Evasion is 4.
1 lousy hit.
Alright, and then I have to roll...
Strength 0.
His toughness is 6.
Okay. Oh! Man, nice. You got some flying skills over there. Well, I am now going to use this guy, one of his abilities. We'll use it just because I have it. This might even be a stupid idea, but we're going to do it anyways. So he has the run deck. So when a friendly squadron ends its activation within 12, which I have, it can immediately move towards the carrier by up to its normal movement speed. So basically it zipped over, strike, attack, and then it has to move directly back. And it just is going to force him to move a little closer in order to get in within range.
All hit.
All hit. Fighter came alongside the heavy guy, strafed along the flank of it, 3 hits. Strength
0.
Strength 0. So 2+ saves. He's okay.
Man, these big guns are going to be hard to get rid of.
Well, you need to bring out the gold finger, sun finger, middle
That
finger.
thing's useless. You're
Whatever
never
it
going to
is.
see it again.
Never? Okay. So, quick summary of the squadron phase. David flew up his other squadron to try the same thing and actually stripped off 1 wound from the carrier. Over here, his last squadron zipped up to challenge my light ship, but unfortunately, the shots bounced off the hull. Nothing there. We move on to light ships. David gets to go first. All right, David has moved up and captured the first objective. It's underneath the base there. Can't see it, but that's okay. We'll remember it's there. And then splitting attacks and shooting at each of my light ships.
So the finger goes to the guy in front of him. So 3 attacks, strength 1. Thank goodness no
2
overheating.
hits. Strength 1 means I'm saving on 4. 1 save. 2 save.
Somebody's dice are with him today. And then
The glitter bomb.
The glitter bomb.
Now, does it hit your own guys?
There's just a squadron.
Oh, it doesn't hit squadron? Okay.
Remember, everything gets ignored. But it's blast, which doesn't matter. Any squadron doesn't matter. So 2 attacks and strength 2. Both hit.
Both hit. It's strength 2, so I'm going to need 5s. No, I'm going to lose a piece of equipment here, and that is the buckler. That ship has already taken damage, so the tracking servo's gone. Now the flexible payload has taken 1 damage. That guy has 1 hit remaining. Although I did give him the, when you do that last wound, there's a 4% 4-up chance that he
just
doesn't
keeps
immediately die. Now I wonder, and I'm going to throw this idea out right now so folks can ponder it. So it says when it would take the last wound, roll a dice, it doesn't take it. Does that mean I just keep having a 50-50, ignore the last wound, or is it the first time? I don't know.
Be interested to see what the comments have to say
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
curious about that. Okay, over to the Battle Brothers. Okay, light ship over here kind of flew through the squadron here, took up a position. He's going to try and finish off that other light ship on the left there. So 2 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Alrighty. 1. Strength 1.
And toughness is 4, so I need a 5.
Ooh,
5. Finally!
Someone else is starting to save all the
That
time.
trip to Popeyes is paying off.
Okay, David did well equipping all of his ships with front and broadsides. The guys I gave with broadsides are my slow guys, and they're just... I'm not building or playing this very well. So this light ship moved up, grabbed the objective, is going to blow up my light ship there, and take some more shots at my carrier.
So let's give the finger to the little guy. So 3 attacks, evasion, I'm assuming I need a 4.
Yeah. Nothing. I'll take it.
I took a point of damage though. Oh dear, bye-bye Sunfinger. Alright, and then Glitter Bomb. 2 attacks.
Huh. Wait, was that the big boy?
Yep,
So the 2 hits.
the 2 hits, thank goodness. So strength 2.
4 plus save.
And blast.
Oh. So he will take another damage. That means his, what is it called? The ram deck. That thing's gone, which is fine because it's kind of pointless.
With your guy being within 2 inches of him.
Will it hit yours as well?
I don't know.
Well, let's take a check. Hang on. So the glitter bomb, it's a blast, and we looked it up. It just says all ships, not friendly ones. So that thing hit the big guy here and exploded. My ship managed to save, but unfortunately, both of David's squadrons took some shrapnel to the hull there. But as he put it, at least he's hitting something. So all that training in flight school has finally paid off. All right, next move over here. My ship moved just to the edge of the star field and then turned in and is going to try and take away that objective, or at least make him drop it by blowing him up. So hitting you on 4s. Never mind. White ship moved up.
Light ship moved up,
This guy here.
and he's given the finger and the glitter bomb to the heavy.
There are so many jokes. People are going, come on, make it. No, I can't make it.
So
Wow,
that's,
nice.
3 hits
nice
on
roll
that.
there.
Strength 1 on the finger.
3s. Oh, that's 2 failures. Oh, so I just lost my control center. So now my squadrons cannot activate even if they're engaged.
Okay.
Both of those were kind of useless. So in future, I'm going to give him more guns or something. Not those.
Glitter bomb time.
Now you realize you might knock out everything.
Who cares?
You sure you're not playing orcs?
Oh! 2 hits.
2 hits on everything.
right.
Strength 2, right?
Strength 2 on everybody.
Okay, so big ship needing 4s to save. Save both. So
Okay.
nothing.
So I'm gonna.
Little ship here, 6s. He's dead.
Oh boy.
Little ship 1.
He's like, what are you doing? I'm blowing you up.
He's blown up.
And the other guy, wait!
He's
he
gone
blowed
too. You know, the sad thing is, I did give my big carrier there anti-ship broadsides. Because I figured I have to get in super close, so you're going to swarm me, and then I'll ha ha ha. But now I don't have anyone to shoot at.
I wonder if I get to paint the little silhouettes on the ship for killing my own guys.
Half one. So you get to paint 1 full silhouette for 2 of your own.
We're not
guys.
done yet?
We're not. Wow. Okay, so I totally messed up building this guy. But that's all right. Live and learn. So, very destructive round here. Yikes. All right, so let's summarize the light ship phase, just the movements that were left. I had 1 left here who starts making a break for the objective. He put 1 shot back into here, or 2 shots to try and kill it, but unfortunately only got 1. Then over here, David pivoted and turned his light ship and moved forward and managed to capture 3 of the 4 objectives. He shot the glitter bomb at the big boy, but that hole is just too thick. It can't get through. But David now holds 3 of the 4 objectives. I don't hold the other one. So the Battle Brothers are now very much on the back foot as we move on to the medium ship phase, which I don't have any of. David is the only mediums, so he gets to push his advantage here.
He's moving 4 inches, and I'm just using the base here, so that's good. And so you are definitely my broadside. Profile gun. Okay, so we're going to give the finger to the big ship in the corner first, and then we're going to set the profile gun. I have to target undamaged ships first. So we're going to shoot the little guy. That's the way I read the profile gun rules, that I have to target ships with undamaged systems before I can target the other one. So
if there's an undamaged, you have to go for it. Interesting.
Over a damaged, yes. So we're going to go with the finger. I love saying that.
Ooh, 2 hits, but 1 damage to you.
And then that is number 1.
That is a strength of 2, if I recall. So my ship needs.
Strength 1.
Oh yeah, 4s. 1 goes through.
All right, finally put a little damage.
Finally done some damage on the big guy there.
And then the profile gun shooting into Junior there. Attack 2, strength 1. So
1 hits.
1 hits.
Strength 1 means I need a 4 to save. Nope, that's a 3. So now all of my lights have taken at least 1 point of damage. So I'll mark him, and you can think about what you want to do with the other guy.
He's going to move 4. And then
No, not the gumdrop buttons.
Somebody's in the 45-degree arc of the glitter bomb. Glitter bomb. 2 attacks, strength 2.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Strength 2 means I'm saving on a 5.
And it's blast, so we'll have to...
Booyah!
Am I in range of actually blowing back on myself?
How many inches?
It's 2 inches.
No, you're not. On to heavies, and you get to go first again.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, now, what I forgot to remember is my hero is the Obliteration Master. This ship may fire its weapons in facings that are not mounted. Facings that's not mounted on, but I suffer overheating when doing so. And he has the Risk Doctrine, which means I ignore the first point of overheat.
Oh, that's nice to have.
So that means I can fire any of my weapons in any direction.
Oh, wow.
But when I choose to do that for each weapon, if I roll a 1, I could be really damaging
Right,
myself.
but you ignore the first.
Just the first one.
Just the first.
Just the first one. Please be within 12 inches. You are within 12 inches.
Yes, you're tapping the light ship over here.
Alright. Oh, it's a shame because I actually have that.
Get a shot here of the love triangle.
Okay, so we're going to go with Iron Wing at this guy. And then Profile Gun and... Actually, he take damage, so I can free him up. Okay. Profile gun is going here, and so is the vector cannon going at the big boy again.
There's a lot of very unpleasant sounding weapons.
But nothing's like the glitter bomb, glitter bomb. We're going to start with the Iron Wing first. It's 1 attack, strength 4 broadside.
Oh! It hits. Strength 4, needing a 6. No, a 5, but not a 6. So that last buckler just lost his tracking servo.
Okay. And then we're going to shoot the profile gun. The profile gun's wrong. At the big ship.
Hitting on 2s.
And shockingly, I'm firing everything in the facing, so no hits there. So that's 2 hits. Strength 1.
Okay, 3s. We're okay. Mm-hmm. And then some.
And then the vector cannon is 1 attack.
Ooh, that's a 1. All right, so that one missed.
It's kind of a major letdown on that guy.
It is. So I'm now, obviously, I'm going to activate my first heavy over here because the other one is not in immediate danger. So let me move him and we'll get to the shooting. All right. The red broadsword, or greatsword, moved up his very slow 4 inches, pivoting at the end to put the enemy ship here with the objective into my broadsides because I got a weapon or some gear that increases my strength against targets that are carrying an objective. So we're going to put the mass accelerator and the turret into your light vessel there, and the laser focus laser has to go into your medium ship there because it's in the front arc. So let's just do that one first. 3 attacks with the focus laser. Your medium ship is probably, what, a 3 or 4?
I think it's a 3. Let me double check. Oh, it's right here in front of me.
I'm pretty sure I hit 2.
Evasion is 3.
Yeah, so I hit you twice, strength nothing.
Ooh, 1 goes through.
1 goes through. Not terrible. So then the turret is going to go after the light vessel. 3 hits, or 3 shots. That's unfortunate. I think it's only 1 hit. No. So that's just the 1 damage. And then the mass accelerator is 1 shot, plus 1 to hit.
Oh, that's going to sting.
That would have been strength 5. Like, it would have just...
Well, just so you can see what would have happened. Oh, I would have blown up.
You would have blown up.
Oh, no, not blown.
No, you would have lost another gear thing. Okay, so, yeah, I'm starting to think... Well, I'm learning how to better equip ships. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, over to my carrier. Carrier has unleashed its fleet of squadrons that have swarmed David's big boy over here, and I'm also going to have the gold carrier shoot its turret weapon. So we're going to hope to strip off some weapon systems here. So first, with the turret gun, 3 attacks, hitting you on 2s. That's all 3 hit. It's strength 2. Dang.
2 go through.
Oh, 1 goes through.
I'm sorry, 1
Yeah,
goes
1
through.
goes through.
When taking a point of damage, roll 1 down and 5 better. It's ignored because of shield booster.
Oh, I still did some damage. Okay. All right, now the squadrons. Are you ready for this? Each ship, I'll just roll them all together. Each one gets 2 attacks, so that's 6 attacks. It's anti-ship, so they would be hitting +1, but you're hitting on 2s anyways. Hitting on 2, strength 2, and for every failed save, it's 2 damage.
Okay, now those guys are worth it.
That's what, yeah, those other ones not too good. Well, we'll see what happens. So, hitting you on 2s. That is the whole shebang, sir. You've got 6 saves at -2.
So we'll save on 4s.
Yup.
So 1, 2, 3 go through.
So that's a total of 6 damage you have to apply. Oh, feeling not the pain. On a 5 plus.
I saved it.
Oh!
Look at that.
What the heck is that? Okay, so I still think these ships are absolutely worth it. You just saved...
That was a really good save.
You just saved like a boss. You did a grand total of 3 damage to you. Wow. Okay, so I'm happy with their performance. I just can't believe you rolled like that for your save.
Mm-hmm.
After the squadron phase of turn 3, not nearly as much action as one would have hoped. David moved up here to try and catch on to my light ship, but didn't hit. Unfortunately, my 3 fighters here, bombers or whatever they are, didn't do nearly as well. David was saving like a boss, so I did 2 damage, I think. Mm-hmm. 1 thing went through, but other than that, all that firepower did nothing. And then over here, quite the opposite. David hit me twice, and that monstrosity failed both of his 3-up saves and lost his emergency thrusters. So his movement has been somewhat hampered. So we are now on to light ships. Battle Brothers first. Glitter bomb in the turret over here.
Yep, so 2 attacks, 4s?
Yes.
2 hits, strength.
2.
2.
Saving on 6s. No, 5s, because they're toughness 3. Save 1, but 1 goes through, and unfortunately, that guy he has just lost his tracking servo, so now he's -1 to hit everything.
And now, finally, you're about to see the Human Defense Force turret. Range of 6 inches, 1 attack.
Hits.
Strength 0.
Wow. Yeah,
And just so we're clear, light, medium, and heavy, that is the Human Defense Force turret.
Now I know why everyone's so afraid to go up against them.
Yeah.
3 plus. He makes that. So this light ship, I had moved him. We're pivoting, and then we're going to shoot the gap here. And then we're going to try and do some more damage to him. But
this is
a turret. Yeah, it's a turret weapon. Unfortunately, since all of my light ships have lost their tracking servo, their second piece of war gear gives them +1 strength, but -1 to hit. And so now everything I have, at least light ships, are -1 to hit. So I'm hitting you on 5s. Telephone!
Nope.
Hey, I did a damage. Just 1.
And... Bye-bye, glitter bomb.
Did I get him? Wow. Now I'm wishing I changed my movement so I actually have a chance to get that dumb objective. Well, that's okay. Now you're only up by 2.
Is the vault ship, so he is... Oh, hold on.
Oh. You're going to use that awful turret against me again?
Yeah. But first he's going to give the finger to your big ship.
Oh, gee.
That,
1 hit? But that's the sun cannon, or the sun finger.
Point of damage.
Yeah. And the other one... Oh, it goes through. So you took damage.
There was 2 hits
right.
and 1 fail. So I took a point. So you need... Is that your...
Oh, 2 hits and 1 fail. Okay, so 1 goes through. The second one is okay. Because it's -1, toughness of 2. But that means that my big ship over there has lost his focus laser. One of his front-mounted weapons is gone.
And then... The glitter bomb is going into this guy.
Should have moved closer. You could hit your... No, you would have hit my fighters. Never mind.
Glitter bomb is attack 2, strength 2.
That's 1 hit.
Strength 2.
3 up. They save.
Nice. And now, the big turret. That's a 4.
That's a hit.
Strength 0.
It's okay. I mean, you can't get lucky with it every time. All right, over here on this flank, I don't know if you really call it a flank when you have the immensity of space in a 3-dimensional battlefield. But anyways, my light ship pulled basically a U-turn. Oh, I hit you in the rear. I think that might be an extra point of damage. We will double check that. But I did get 1 unsaved wound, so nothing massive.
You know what you don't want? Glitter bomb in the rear.
Last light ship carrying an objective. Now, for those of you who've been keeping track, that massive heavy ship of mine is only got 2 hull points left, and then it's gone. And that thing can do...
I'm only going to get the glitter bomb on you.
Okay. No glitter bomb? I'll try and survive. So since there is a chance that this ship could be destroyed by this attack, we're going to film this for sure. 2 hits.
2 hits, strength 2.
Saving on a 4. And he is dead. That's it.
And hold on, my guy's got to save 2 hits. And he's gone too.
And he's gone too. So, where there was once a beautiful, constructed being of majesty, there's now just a big friggin' gaping hole. And that was my shooter guy. The other guy's a carrier. He's got nothing. So I think the battle has pretty much been decided in favor of the Imperial Navy. But we'll keep playing it out to see if I can at least make you pay for it. Yeah, in my haste to grab the objective and speed away, there's no nice way to say that I left the rear part vulnerable.
How much damage does he have left?
He's the middle guy. I think he only has 1 or 2.
So since we haven't done it yet, my guy's going to ram him.
He has 1 hit left. You ram him, he's dead. Oh, so he's definitely dead. And...
I don't think I get to take it.
Well, we'll look, because if you carry on the path, you've crossed over it and picked it up. So we'll look at that. We'll look that up, and if we need to make any changes, we will. But yeah, that prow, like the cattle prow on a train, was just split my ship in half.
Probably overkill, but I wanted to do the ramming just to say we did a ramming in this one.
Yeah, and that was wise of you to destroy the big red battleship, because that was the one giving a big... I don't have to take morale test buffs. That's gone. So now my fleet, I am below half. I have 3 of 6. 3 of 6. Light ship glitter bomb. Hits. Oh, evasion 4. So both miss. Okay, stay of execution. That's both of the
mediums.
Mediums now into heavy. My turn. What am I going to do with this big guy here? Let me think. So I moved forward my carrier. He shot his turret to try and do something. It stripped off one lousy wound on David's big ship over there. I think this is going to be the last activation of the game because David has moved up. He has a weapon that has broadside, so he's going to be able to shoot both of my ships. Mm-hmm. And after, even if he kills one of them, I'll have to start taking morale tests. And as it is, I can't recover from this. So we're just kind of playing out the battle to see how it goes. But go ahead, start rolling your dice.
So broadside on this guy. It's one attack. It's a 5. Strength 4.
6.
Oh, look at that. Just spitting in the face of the battleship. And the broadside on your big guy.
That's a hit too. 6 again. Not that one. So that means the carrier here. Oh, it's got 1 health left too.
And then we're going to turn. And because I can...
Come on, finish off the big guy with the turret. That would be poetic.
Oh, okay. We'll fire that one first, but I have another weapon just in case. So the turret hits.
Hit.
Strength 0.
Well, 2+. Unlikely, but... Oh! What is that?
The pea shooter for the win.
I'll take that guy out. Oh. At that point, I don't even think I'm going to attempt the morale for a light ship that has 1 wound left and another light ship that has 2 wounds left. David clearly has the field here. The Human Defense Force Navy comes off triumphant. Now, so comments. Or not comments, but what are you thinking, David? First reactions after playing a game of Warfleets?
I loved this game when it came out under the company that shall not be named. And I thoroughly enjoyed today. I think the learning curve here is understanding ships' purpose and arming them accordingly.
Yeah.
Because we really...
It's like the first time I played OnePageRules, I was equipping my units like for 40k, where you give them melee and shooting, and in OnePageRules, no, usually you want one or the other. In this one, I tried to make every ship a one-trick pony, but I think I had a lot of redundancies.
Right. I will say, those squadrons, that kind of death bomb of the squadrons,
that had potential.
Very
I'm now wondering if instead of concentrating all 3 of them on your big guy, if I had used them to clear out the 2 light ships that were over there, that may have been the better cause of action. But the potential there to do 6 points of damage, that's a lot. So I'm not totally averse to the carrier. I think I may keep my carrier, but instead of giving him those 2 pieces of gear to make him a better carrier, I think I just give him more guns. He just goes blazing away until he gets close and then unleashes all these fighters. Or even take, that's the heavy ship that gets 3 upgrades. Battle Brothers have a heavy ship that takes 5, which means it can have 5 squadrons of those in there. Yeah. That would be pretty brutal. So, maybe on the next one. For those of you watching, if you had any comments or thoughts or suggestions, anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comments. But until next time, keep your dice on the table, and remember, it may not be perfect, but it's good enough.